Hi folks, Colin here, back with more rock and roll. Good to see you as always. Today is the 2nd of August 2025 and we're in the height of summer in Scotland now. The temperature is 15 degrees centigrade. Has been a bit hotter to be fair, but this is kind of normal temperature for Scottish summers we've got now. I'm just going to head up to Edinburgh just in a minute. We've got the festival on, so we're going to go and see some stuff at the festival. But I got a request to do a breakdown of Charlie Feather's rhythm style on She's Gone. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to show you a little bit of Johnny Cash style as well, just to kind of make the video a bit longer and to give you a bit more value. So thank you to Paul, I think it was, who requested this. So basically I think there's two guitars playing on the track She's Gone by Charlie Feathers. One is an electric. I think that was his son Bubba. Correct me if I'm wrong. I appreciate all the corrections in the comments. But I think Charlie would have been playing the acoustic. So what he was doing, it's not too hard, it's just 3 chords, A, D and E. And the song was originally written by Hank Williams. But Charlie Feathers makes it completely different. The way he plays, his timing and singing it is so idiosyncratic. I mean, if you try and play along with it, it's just about impossible because it just sort of changes chords when you're not expecting it. It doesn't follow any kind of set template for the song. But anyway, basically what he's doing, so you play an A chord, so hit the A string, then play the rest of the chord, and then play 2 upstrokes, but take your middle finger off, try not to offend anyone, and just play an A7. So you're really just playing A, down, down, and then A7, and then down twice on the A again. Try and sing it. Doing is you're just going to D chord and you just take that finger off, the first finger, same thing, back to E, and E, and when you go to the E I just take the back 2 fingers off. Gone, well she's gone, and now I'm so lonesome. I know that I could die. So it's not too difficult. So I mean, basically the thing is to kind of get that rhythm sort of going. So I hope that's helped, Paul. Apologies for the singing. I know I get a lot of negativity about my singing in the comments, but I'm doing my best, and I'm not a singer, I'm a guitar player. I'm just trying to put it in context for you. So I was going to show you another song, just in case you're going to a barbecue or anything like that, and you've got your acoustic guitar and you're looking for some material. Back in 1825, I left Tennessee very much alive. I never would have made it through the Arkansas mud if I hadn't been riding on the Tennessee stud. I had some trouble with my sweetheart's pa. One of his brothers was a bad outlaw. see my Uncle Fudd and I rode away on the Tennessee Stud. The Tennessee Stud was long and lean, the colour of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood. There never was a horse like a Tennessee Stud. So this is another kind of style of playing acoustic that Johnny Cash used to do. And what you're doing, it's kind of like a bass drum, so you're playing the chords, so it's capo on the 2nd fret. It's too low for my voice because I'm not Johnny Cash, but I'm putting it in key so you don't have to, if you want to play along the record you can. I have to say that it's a shame that Rick Rubin didn't record Charlie Feathers in the same way that he recorded Johnny Cash, because I think it was a great kind of thing to do, to record these people at the kind of end of their lives. So anyway, you're playing an A chord, you hit the A open, and then, so it's A, down, up, like that. Then you just repeat it. G, so you hit the G, back to A, E, back about 18 and 25, I left Tennessee very much alive. I never would have made it through the Arkansas mud if I hadn't been riding on a Tennessee Stud. So the chorus is A, Tennessee Stud was G and A, the D of the colour and his eyes C were E. A had the nerve and he had the blood, there never was a horse like a Tennessee Stud, which is just the same structure as the verse. So the main thing is A, so you're picking that A string, G, chorus A, G, A, D, D, C, E, A. Okay folks, hope that's helped. If you've got any questions, drop it in the comments. Appreciate all the comments, and going to be doing lots more rock and roll in the future, so if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Appreciate it, and I'll see you next time with more rock and roll.